To start customizing our theme, we need to create a copy of it first, because going from here, the default 2019 theme, to this one that I already tried on for this business site is not recommendable to change all the original files of your WordPress theme installation, because you might break something, make a mistake, or the theme is going to be updated and all your changes are going to be lost. So you have to start all over again. There is a possibility, of course, to go to the customizer and upload the logo, change the colors, create menus, change the widgets, and here's an additional CSS field which you can fill in with your CSS. Let's say something really simple. Background color is going to be green. Great. Now you save it and you have a green website, but 2019 gets updated and all these changes get lost. So what to do? There's another possibility where, as an administrator in the dashboard, you go to the Appearance Theme Editor. I've shown you this before in the other video. So you can change all these theme files and edit them, but of course this might break your theme, your original theme. The recommendation is always to create a child theme, and this is really great. It's called child theme because the parent theme is still there, and all the files, all the functions, all the JavaScript, etc. is still there. The child theme can use them, but if you want to make changes, you just copy one of the files, make changes in them, and leave it in the child theme, because it's going to overwrite the files that are here in the parent theme. It's way beyond our scope to create a child theme, and I found online that there is a great site which is called childthemewp.com, and the great team that works there, and some of them work for WordPress.org, are creating the child themes for the known WordPress themes. Here is the download link. You're going to find it in the exercise files, so you can download the child theme for yourself. I have already downloaded it. I just have to push it up to my server. It's unzipped, so I just pull the file up here onto my server, and here it is. The child theme consists of functions PHP and style CSS, and the screenshot, of course, for the theme, which I believe is blank, and some JavaScript. All of this, the great team from the childthemewp.com has created, so we don't have to worry about creating all these files. So how does this function with the child theme? We have a parent theme here and a child here. And how do the files communicate with each other? Well, that's not a problem. I'll just open here the WordPress on my computer just to have an overview of the files. And to explain, you see the child theme has very few files on the functions and style CSS. And for example, if I want to change the header, I'm just going to copy the header PHP to my child theme and do the changes in that file. All the rest is going to come again, stay the same. All the template files are going to be from the parent theme. So everything you want to change in the child theme, you just copy that file and make your changes in the child theme. Of course, you have to keep also the structure of the folders in order to keep the linking between the different template parts. So on the front side, installing a child theme is going to look like this. I'll go here in the dashboard and to Appearance Themes. And remember, I've told you the screenshot of the child theme is blank. We're going to have to change this in a while. So I'm just going to activate this theme. And if I go back to our site, it's still the same. So you see, it works. It's basically a copy of this site. But if I want to change a file, I'll just copy to the child theme and change it there instead of breaking the parent original theme.